since we on the topic of Russ and stuff, I have a question. I have a question for the Russ fan,
please,
on the panel.
Is that one
Leo? So for the ladies and gentlemen, listen. Me and Meo had a little, back and forth in the DMs, about and then it raised the question: is Russ a top 5 point guard today? I said he's delusional, and I have stats to prove that. But I want the Russ.
That's what I like to hear.
Defend your guy.
Double down right now. Double down.
Why is Russ a top 5 PG? Keywords right now.
I'm listening right now. Okay, fine. Let me give you my argument. Right now, in a situation, he's not being used right. But we know when Braun and 80 was gone, what did Russ do? We saw old Russ, right?
Whoa. I know we're not talking about one game.
And
that one game was the only sample size we had. That's the only sample size we had. But that one specific game.
He lost. He break the 3.
All right, yeah.
Okay, fine. But all the specific games.
Keep going, though.
That Braun was gone. That one game that Braun was separated from Russ. That was the only game that probably happened. Russ was at his best. We all saw the old Russ, right? Russ has played great with other guys before, too. With Harden, people said it wouldn't work. Russ averaged 27, 8, and 8 that season. And even with the Wizards, people at first in the season when Russ had the injury, people were unsure. But then Russ rallied back and averaged, I think, like a 24, 10, and 10 almost, or 24.
But here's my issue. With the stats you're dropping, they're great stats, but he's inefficient.
He drove the Wizards to a playoff spot.
But he's really inefficient, though. You're not talking about the turnover stats. You're not talking about the 3-point percentage stats.
Funny thing is, he leads the league in amounts of turnovers, but not turnovers per game. Russ has the highest usage rate.
He's top 5, by the way. He's like 4 or 5, just so you know.
Yeah, but he's still in terms of average turnovers per game, he's top 5. But he's also like top in usage rate. When the players use like that for like Russ, turnovers are bound to happen. Obviously, in my opinion. I admit this season he's had a slight problem with that.
Turnovers are different. Russ's turnovers are different. Like he'll do a Euro step and then toss it to the nosebleeds. Like he'll
okay, and that's why I fight back this narrative.
Like
this narrative started by
are different.
No. People's like Russ turnovers are different. How many other players have you seen highlight reels of their turnovers? It happens to every player. They'll have these terrible turnovers.
No, it does not. Why are you Cam? Does this happen to every player?
It doesn't.
Cam is gone. All right.
How much do you watch games and see a player have a stupid turnover? It happens to most players.
But there's a collage.
No, that's exactly what this narrative. I'm pushing back in there. Let me finish. Sorry, this narrative, this collage is only made because people want to target Russ. You can make this collage with any other player. Any other player has a dumb tournament when they try to make a flashy pass. They made this collage for Russ because they're trying to push this narrative. Some people have always had this hate Russ. They always hated Russ ever since when they MVP. They never liked his random basketball. And now they see Russ admit in a slight bit of struggle and they're taking their chance. This was never it. This was always the narrative by the Russ haters who are finally coming to light.
The Russ
players do this. I remember the Trailblazers game. That last turnover Braun had, he damn right gifted to the guy.
He did.
A 3 did on the other hand. No one talks about that. But imagine if Russ did that. Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp. If Russ did that, they're laughing at it the next morning. But Braun does it.
They definitely talked about Braun turning the ball over.
But there's a difference though. Braun is seen as one of the best playmaker passers of all time. And he's won chips with the ball mostly in his hands. So when he makes a turnover, it's like, all right, that was a bad play, Braun. But historically, you've shown that we want the ball in your hands to make decisions. Historically, Russ has been top 5 in the league of turnovers per game.
Every year.
Russ has zero success.
Wait.
Russ has made an NBA Finals. He's won some playoff series.
He lost. L's.
He lost. That was a shocking loss, honestly. To this day, I can't see how that's lost.
Braun. That's funny that you brought that up. He lost to Braun.
He did. He did lose to Braun. That was one of the most unexplainable losses I have. You have me there. Honestly.
Unexplainable.
But that team was stacked.
But you still haven't answered my question though. Is he top 5 right now?
I still think talent-wise he is. I think he'll show it once. That's why I want Russ to leave right now. I think Russ in a different setting will show it. If age doesn't catch it to him, he'll show it
efficiently. Yeah, he's not top 5, man. But can I? I want to drop a stat on you real quick.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
You know what plus minus is?
Plus minus is a inaccurate stat, but keep going.
Plus minus.
I know what plus minus is.
When you are on the floor, your team is being outscored by so many, or your team is outscoring the opponent by so many points. Russell Westbrook has a negative 116 plus minus. Do you know how bad that is? This season.
116 average.
A minus 116. The Lakers are being outscored by 116 points when Russell Westbrook is on the floor.
Okay, for the Lakers are a shitty team. A lot of players have plus 16 on the team.
Hold on. Let me piggyback on that.
Talk to him.
The Lakers, on average, the players would have a bad plus minus average. If you're a bad team, you'll have that.
It was worse than rookie year, just so you know.
Teams average 116 on the Lakers when he's on the floor, right? So maybe that is, or partly that is, because Russ allows his assignments on average, like the people he's defending, they average 46.7% from the field goal from two. So if Russ is guarding me, I'm making at least 46% of my shots. That's above league average, Meo. It's above league average.
Exactly. You got to target Russ.
No, abysmal defender.
Not only that, his defensive plus minus is negative 0.6.
Goodness.
Come on now.
No. I think these problems speak for more of the Lakers team as a whole than just Russ, honestly.
Wait, I know. Which is why I said partly the reason. I didn't say because of Russ. I said partly because and he ranks 295th out of 558 in total defensive rating.
Again, I think that's more of a problem with the whole team. I think most of the players are ranking low on that.
Defensive rating is you.
Personally,
that's the player.
No, but defense in the NBA is a team thing. I mean, you can be a great defender by yourself. Don't get me wrong. But in this case, I think Russ is not being held by the defensive system he's in.
But he's also a terrible defender.
Okay, fine. If one guy is left wide open by another guy, and then you go to guard that guy and you leave your guy open, that's still an open shot on you, though.
But that's the problem. It's Russ's guy is the one that's open. Russ's guy is the one that's open.
Right. Meo, here's my point, though. So, like, in the league that we're in today, you are playing a very good point guard every single night. The point guard position is stacked. So I don't want my point guard to give up 46% of shots to a Ja Morant.
That's a good stat. Mm-hmm.
To a freaking
Chris Paul. Like I don't.
I just all better point guards than Russ, just so you know.
No, fine. I don't agree with that, obviously, but whatever. Here's what I'm saying.
And
these guys don't have the physicality Russ has, first of all, and second of all, let me go to the main point. The Lakers' defensive set as a whole is organized, is a mess. There's no organization. Right. So a lot of times, nobody knows what they're doing. Justin, you see yourself seeing Laker game. And even outside of Russ, how many times have you seen a guy outside of Russ just not know who they're covering? Then one guy who's not supposed to helps anyway.
I'll tell you who else. Carmelo. Terrible defender, bro.
That's true, but Russ doesn't help that at all.
At all.
Help the cause.
What can help that? No one knows what they're doing on defense. Justin,
knowing where your man is. Knowing where your man is.
Let's start with Russ actually trying on offense. Everybody glorifies
defense.
Russ. He gives 100% on both ends of the floor. How?
He actually does. Outside of this season.
No, he does not. His defense is terrible. We're looking at this year. I don't care about what he did before. This year.
Meo, if he was guarding you, you're making 46% of your shots.
No, he's not. He's gonna miss them, but you know.
Well, yeah, for sure. That was.
But no, I get you. But look. There are just some plays I remember from Russ being just absolutely terrible. Last week, was it y'all played the Knicks? RJ Barry walked past this man for a dunk. He walked past Russ. And even worse, playing the Nets on Christmas Day, he let Patty Mills go around. He didn't even turn around. He let Patty Mills get a wide open three in the crunch time. You have to look. His IQ is bad. Against the Thunder, This man let who was it? Was it Lou Dort get a wide open dunk at the end of the game? He just left him. He's terrible. His IQ defensively is not there.
Right, and
I think it's a team.
That's just on one.
But I still think it's a team thing.
That's just on one side of the ball.
Right.
Let's go to the other side of the ball. Right. So
I love it.
First of all, right, like we said before, he's fifth in the whole league in turnovers per game. So he's top 5, right? He's first in total turnovers.
Right.
230 right now, right?
He's the highest used player. Of course he is.
So no, he's not the highest used player. Are 18 points, 7.8 rebounds, 7.5 assists, and he shoots 43% from field goal, which is well below league average, by the way. 29% from three. 29% from three, well below league average. And this is the kicker for me.
Here we go. There's got to be
6.8% from the free throw line.
That's bottom 3 in the league. That's bottom three in the league. Just so y'all know.
The craziest thing.
Bottom third is what you meant.
Though.
No. Like the last 3 players in the league.
Is that if you look at Russ early in his career, he used to be a perennial 80% free throw shooter. Perennial. Literally, but like
he's having a bad go of it in that regard.
Let's look at the wait. Bad go. He's had a bad go the past 4 years. Literally, 2021, 65%. 2020, 76%. 2019, 65%. 2018, 73%. This man has not shot at least 80% from the line since 2016, 17. That was his MVP year, Meo. What are we talking about?
Right? We're talking. I mean, free throw shoot is not the whole thing, because if that was the case, Bron would be considered ass too.
Wait.
Oh, for sure. But Bron will lead the league in turnovers.
That's just
Bron's up there.
Let's go to what Russ is good at, right? Layups, driving at the cup, dunks, right? Let's go to that. Right?
I know the stat you can say he's missed the most wide open dunks this season. Yes.
No. Wait.
Come on, get him.
This year, he's shooting 55% on dunks, right? Now,
I know that stat.
But that doesn't seem that bad, though, right? So let's look at past years, right? Last year, 77% on dunks. The year before that, same. 2019, 78% on dunks.
You guys will read me a bunch of stats.
Wait.
And say that's the game.
No, shooting 50% on dunks is horrible.
Wait. This is dunks, though. Like, this is like he
at the rim.
Like you're at the rim. Let's go to layups. He's shooting less percentage than that on layups. 53% on layups. Years past, literally last year, same. 2020, 57%. 2019, 59. So, like, people are saying that he's a good, like, person to drive, but he can't even make his layups that well, huh?
What do you mean he can't make his layups? He's making a lot of these contested layups, too. A lot of these layups are contested, first of all.
But he's shooting, you said 53? 53 was that stat? 53%?
Layups.
That's not making
a lot of these layups are contested, first of all. Second of all.
That's not making layups.
Russ is helping you win. Russ is the one taking control of the game. He's distributing the ball. He's getting boards as a point guard. He's helping your team win.
Russ is helping the team. He's leading the league in turnovers. He's a terrible three-point shooter. He turns the ball over. He doesn't play defense. How is he helping you win?
Doesn't play. The team doesn't play defense.
He doesn't play defense.
Last 10 games, right? Last 10 games, we're 3-7 in those games. The averages for Russ in those last 10 games: 15.2 points, 5.9 rebounds. But he gets boards though, right? 5.9.
You're gonna put the last 5 games.
That was nice.
Get this though.
That was nice.
He's shooting 36% from 2 in those 10 games. 27% from 3 in those 10 games. That's still averaging 3.2 turnovers. Is he helping us win, Meo? He is helping us lose. We're 3-7.
Even when you guys, okay, fine. Even when Russ doesn't play, didn't the Lakers lose to the Trailblazers without Russ?
Yes.
Indeed.
Terrible game.
Actually,
terrible game.
The Trailblazers.
Yeah.
Terrible game.
The Trailblazers.
Terrible game.
The team that just around everyone. Y'all to the G League roster.
They're 4-0. They're 4-0.
Sucks.
They beat Memphis yesterday. They beat the Bucks. What do you have to say now?
With Russ,
they beat the Bucks. They beat Memphis. Go ahead, my bad.
with Russ, we lost to the Clippers with Russ. Huh? No Paul.
The Lakers team just sucks. That's my point.
No Kawhi, no
they
problem.
suck.
But you're saying Russ helps you win. He played the most minutes in the league. Look at the record. He doesn't help you win. He does not defend. He turns the ball over too much. He shoots. He's terribly inefficient.
Get him off the team with Bron, and you will see what Russ does.
I will see more inefficient.
Maybe they'll make
efficiency, but it wins. It works.
Okay,
it works. How many chips does he have?
Russ.
So it doesn't work.
It makes you better.
It makes him look good. You don't win.
We don't. Here's a quick list. Please stop me if you hear a player that Russ is better than. It's just point guards, right? Trae Young.
Better.
Stop it.
Better. I already heard it. Yeah, better.
Steph Curry.
Better than Trae Young. Oh, not Steph Curry. No. I never say Steph Curry. Hell no.
Okay, wait.
I stopped doing the first two.
I'm saying, well, no, sorry. Logan and Cam. Stop.
I think Cam's gone.
When you hear, all right.
Okay, Cam, I'm here. Go ahead.
Logan, stop me when you hear a player that's worse than Russ, right?
Trae Young. Than Russ, okay. No, he's better than Russ.
Yeah, worse than Russ.
LaMelo.
No, he's better than Russ. He's better than Russ. I'll take him over Russ.
Steph Curry.
Definitely better than Russ. Not even close.
Ja.
Better than Russ.
Morant. Darius Garland.
Russ.
Ooh.
I think he's better.
I think he's a lot more efficient.
Averages.
I think he's a lot more efficient than Russ. He's a better shooter for sure. Not even close. I'll pass on that one. They pretty close. I'll pass on that one.
You mean Russ?
Okay.
Shut up. You mean Russ?
I don't mean Russ.
James Harden.
Oh, easily better.
Shooting guard, technically, right?
Easily better.
Chris Paul.
Easily better. Not even close. No. Stop it. Wait. Don't even go. You just said he's better than Chris Paul.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Point guard. Yes, he's better than point guard.
Go ahead. Give him the average.
15, 4.5 boards, but 10.7 assists on 48% field goal shooting.
Russ is averaging 18 more boards, slightly less assists, and slightly worse shooting percentage.
Slightly
way worse.
43%.
Let's talk.
43, 49. Ain't that much of a difference.
Let's not even talk about 3-point percentage because we know that's not close.
And here's the crazy thing: Chris Paul is only shooting 33% from there. Russ is still worse at 29.
29? He's
still worse.
And Chris is just a better leader. He's a better leader. Watch him lead that team, man. Look at where they are. He influences winning. What else he does? He defends. He plays defense. Yeah. He's better, and it's not close.
Okay. Fred Van Vliet. Better, right?
Oh, I'm taking Van Vliet. This year, I'm taking Van Vliet.
Me too.
I'm taking Van Vliet this year. Hey, this is a lot of point guards.
This year, though, not
a lot of point guards.
This season.
All right.
We are smoking.
Kyrie.
Oh, for sure. Give me part-time Kyrie. Give me part-time. No, it's not. Give me part-time Kyrie over full-time Russ any day.
Thank you.
Any day.
Now you're smoking.
Any day. Every day.
Okay,
twice on Sunday.
Let's go with Luka, huh? That's an easy one.
Come on.
Easy, right?
Luka?
No. Oh, yeah. The problem y'all have Luka does a lot. Y'all know efficiency. Luka's shooting is not much better either.
But is he better?
I'll go with that. He's shooting 44.8% from field goal, 32.9 from three. But guess what?
As those are, they're both better than Russ. They're both better than Russ.
Only slightly better. Russ is
but who's a better player? Who's a better player? Right now, who's a better player
from that? Okay, Russ in a down year, Luka's stats are only slightly better than him, and Luka's in his prime, and only slightly better.
You just said Russell Westbrook is better than Luka right now. Say it again. Say it loud so people can hear you.
He's a better player than Luka, and it'll show when he leaves this down year season of the Lakers.
Clip that.
I got that. I got you.
All right. All right. So let's do a numbers check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's already 8 people above Russ. At 9.
Wait, who agreed on this?
With Luka. Let's keep going.
Me.
Let's keep going.
You don't care about your opinion.
Russ is not top 5 point guard. I don't know what you see. Actually,
Fox.
real quick.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Real quick. I just want to know who do you think is above Russ, Meo? Who's in that top 5 with Russ?
Probably give you Steph. Obviously, that's the easy one.
Okay.
John Morant this year can't deny.
Okay. That's 2 good ones.
I know what I said about Chris Paul, but Chris Paul's still Chris Paul.
So he's better. You're saying he's 3rd?
I'll give him that, yeah.
So he's better than Russ.
And I'll let Russ right here.
At 4.
Yes.
You just argued
at 5?
that Russ was better than Chris Paul.
Yeah, but I'll give Chris Paul though. I'm not gonna. Chris Paul is a great player. I'll give him his flowers. I mean,
you just said Russ was better. Why are you changing?
I think he's better, but for this one I'll concede. I'll give Chris Paul his flowers there.
Whatever. All right. So 5 is who?
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Who is 5? Ben Simmons had played. I might have put him there if he had played the usual, but nah.
Mr. 25, 8, and 6, Ben Simmons.
I believe in Ben Simmons. Y'all tripping up. Trying to think, who would I put at 5? Y'all give me a good one on this one.
Trae Young, Luka.
All great choices, Mio. All great choices.
I think is Trae Young and Luka. Trae Young and Luka are like A and B to me. Bob.
And they're both better than Russ, just so you know.
You're smoking dick.
But, hey, that was an incredible list, man. You are eating this man alive.
No.
Hey, shout out to people, the viewers.
We still have 2 more spots.
Top 5.
Oh, get in there. Get in there.
Meo top 5
There's
point guards.
2 more spots though. Okay, so let's go with Fox.
I'm gonna have fun editing this one. I take him this year. I take him.
Okay,
he's not that much better shooter. I'll take him.
It's literally 9. So let's go to Jonte Murray, All-Star this year.
Oh, he is balling. This year, I have to take him.
And he's averaging more boards than Russ.
I have to take him this year. I have to take him. He's going crazy this year.
That's 10, Mio. That's 10, right? If I could
count.
Half
of them I don't even agree with, honestly. Like 10? Who are these 10 people you are?
You put 3 guards above Russ. How is Trae Young not better?
Bro, Trae Young is not as great as y'all think he is.
Why?
Why? Is that what are we looking at?
That is a poor man Steph Curry. He's great. Don't get me wrong. He's great, man. That's still not. He's Steph Curry.
I will take poor man Steph Curry over a rich man Russell Westbrook every day of the week.
Want a shot?
Every day of the week.
You want some juice?
Every single day of the week.
This man awesome. He awesome.
Come on now.
Bro, that's
Trae Young right now. He's better.
Mio, that's literally 10 spots. We said Trae Young, LaMelo, Steph Curry, Ja, James Harden, Chris Paul, Freddie Van Vliet.
Wait a minute. He's on turnovers. James Harden is in the list.
He is.
We're not talking about his turnovers. We're not talking about the terrible season James Harden's had.
But is he better or no?
Russ is better than Harden if you put both of them at best.
Okay. That's okay.
Both at their best?
This man averaged 36 a game.
MVP
36.
Russ will lead an OKC team with nothing to the playoffs.
What do you think Harden was doing in Houston?
That's what I'm saying.
He had some kind of
almost beat the KD Warriors. He did lose, but he was the only one who fought the KD Warriors, bro.
The man who missed 27 straight threes.
Where was Russ? Where was Russ? Where was Russ? Where was Russ by that time? On his couch.
They were both ended up on the couch. What's the difference?
Oh man,
you lost cause.
You lost cause.
Here's my main problem with Russ though. So like, I've never been a Russ fan.
He's been a hater. That's since the hate.
I'm not a hater, but I just like you look at and like I told you this in the thing. I said I just don't like how do you play in the league for 10 plus years and you have players like Lonzo Ball who came into the league shooting at the side of his face.
Right.
And now has reconstructed his jump shot 3 years later to where he's a 40% 3-point shooter in 3 years. You have played in the league for 10 plus, and you used to be a better shooter 8 years ago. How do you explain that? How do you get worse at shooting? I'll tell you how. You just don't work on it. So every offseason, he working on dunks and layups and still shooting bad from there. Explain this, Meo. Please. Help me to understand.
His game won him an MVP.
But didn't win him a chip.
Yeah, didn't win him a chip though, right?
Isn't that the goal?
Doesn't want a chip. That doesn't mean.
Isn't that the goal though?
I'm just saying.
He's had teams, right? He's had teams, right?
Yeah.
You think KD's the best in the world, right? So I mean, if he had the best in the world, why didn't he get the chip?
It was just unfortunate circumstances.
No, ain't nothing unfortunate. He ran into LeBron James, and he can't shoot. That was back when Russ was good though, but he's a different player now. But
and Russ had a consistent pull up mid range. Literally, it was consistent, a consistent pull up mid range, and now he's shooting bank shots off the side of the backboard.
Mm-hmm.
Explain it, please.
Regression, man. Regression.